Tomorrow is the last day to tell me that you're coming. The email address is, let me catch my breath for doing all that for sure. Let me catch my breath for sure. Okay. The email address is 5turns45 at Yahoo. 5turns45 at yahoo.com. I need to know if you're going to be there. Okay, absolutely. Because we trying to plan some things. And once I know who coming, it's a wrap. I can't wait till tomorrow is over. I can't wait. Now, you could also email me at 5turns45. Okay? Once I get the finalized list of exactly who's coming, those individuals, I am giving you my personal cell phone number. Absolutely. Absolutely, I'm giving you my personal cell phone number. We have a Zoom tomorrow. If you are coming to 5turns45 next month, at the end of next month, I would love for you to come on the Zoom tomorrow. Because then by then, we'll know who's coming. We'll know how many people are coming. And baby, I'm going to be over here this weekend booking this and booking this and booking that. Okay? So if you coming, please meet us on the Zoom tomorrow, and please register on Eventbrite. You could go on my community tab, scroll down, and you will see the link to Eventbrite to register. You may also email me. It's going to be a turn up. We got a party bus. We get on a boat. We gonna party. We gonna eat. We gonna drink. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be a blast. Absolutely. And I'm so happy, y'all. It is finally gonna freaking happen. Child, I've been noticing my ops been coming out the woodworks. Absolutely. Hey, Barn Dog. Hey, CEO. Hey, M-Town Boy. Hey, Mickey. Oh, yes. My ops are sitting around wondering, what is Babe Nation gonna do? They finally having their event. What are they gonna do? Well, we could tell y'all right now, better than anything y'all ever done. Let me drop a bar. For sure. Okay. For sure. Ciao. Ciao. I Child, I had my balcony door open and now it's bugs flying around in here, honey. Okay, anywho, I could tell y'all it's gonna be better than anything they've ever done while they sitting around worried about it. Okay. Hey Lori. While Club Fat stalking everything that I got going on, y'all better know it's gonna be better than just a fool. It's gonna be better than anything y'all ever had going on. I can promise you that. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna talk my ish, Mama Cynthia, because they had a lot to say, okay? As if we could do anything about COVID. That wasn't our fault, okay? But this time around, baby, it's going down basement. Let's talk about it. Now, I haven't been on here, so please don't forget the Zoom tomorrow. I'll drop the link. We'll have it in the evening time. This is just a basic check-in Zoom for all of the attendees. I want to make sure I got everything I need. I want to make sure y'all have everything y'all need. Okay? Absolutely. Um, the last time I was on here, girl, since I missed a couple of days. But to see what happened with Castro Cannon. Hey, Dovey. Hey, California girl. Hey, number one caller. Number one caller. Am I gonna see you again, girl? Mm-hmm. Indigo. Am I gonna see you again, girl? I got a feeling Indigo coming. I think Indigo coming. Number one caller. Am I gonna see you, girl? Ooh, this finna be so exciting. Shout out to Leah Nay. Girl, she is over there snapping. Y'all gift bags. Y'all gift bags. Oh my God. Oh my God. They so beautiful. They so beautiful. Leonade, there she goes. Shout out to Leonade OG 2.0. She is snapping on y'all gift bags. Okay. So everything is coming out so beautifully. I need y'all on the Zoom so we could talk about how we're gonna do these stand arrangements. I need y'all on. I'm gonna do a Dr. Umar on y'all and repeat it 3 times. I need y'all to come to the Zoom tomorrow so we could discuss living where y'all gonna stay and where we gonna stay. I need y'all on the Zoom so we could talk about where we gonna stay. Cause see, by tomorrow, by the time I get on that Zoom, I'll have a count and then I'll be able to. Okay, but I need to know what y'all think and where y'all heads are. I'm ready to go. Okay, I'm ready to finalize some things. So shout out to Babe Nation in their first 45 hours with the Babe. It's going to be so exciting, child. Folks taking off work. People that live here are already scheduling days off work. I'm like, this is so nice. Like, my friends and family are all like, if you need help, let me know. I'm like, this is so cool. So, hell yeah, we don't need some damn help. Okay. Talk about if we need help, let them know. Well, I'm letting you know right now, we need help. Because we need all type of alcohol and all type of stuff. Okay? Absolutely. Thank you so much, Barn Dog. Goals without goals set. Get into it. Thank you so much. There goes Sarkonos. Hey, girl. Yes. Shout out to the nation tonight. Now, for Jay Wilson to sit up, see, he's trying to be like Susie. Let's be very clear. We watched Susie orchestrate a fight. Did we not? Did we not watch the icon, the crochet icon? Did we not see the crochet hook icon, baby? She dangerous with a crochet hook. Ooh, child. Okay. Baby, she is dangerous with a crochet hook and a pack of $5 hair. Ooh, she'll cook it up for you. Okay. Well, the crochet icon over there, didn't she orchestrate a fight? Had 2 women coming out, pulling each other's hair, and then had the son kicking folks in the face and all that. So then you got old Jay Wilson over there. He's trying to pull a Susie to stay relevant. And then set up here and got, hey, YouTube cameras, and then set up here and got Tommy and Castro to fight. Now YouTube had already kicked Tommy off of here, but Jay Wilson gives him a place to come and get his stuff off. Let's be very clear. Jay Wilson, didn't you used to accuse Sean Bradley of being an instigator? Didn't Jay Wilson used to say that Sean Bradley was an instigator? And he was the type to stand between 2 people and say, whoever the baddest hit my hand. He used to always say that about Sean Bradley. Well, fast forward to 2025, we got Weasel over there trying to be a cross between Susie the crochet hook icon and Thrash Mouth Bradley. How did this work out for the pastor? Now, where is that at in the Bible? This is why folks don't take church people serious. This is why people don't take church folks serious. Where is that in the Bible that you ought to be over there doing all that, Jay Wilson? And he won't bust a grape. See, that's why I don't respect him, M-Town boy. I don't respect him because he won't bust a grape. When Timothy Blaine at the show was right here in his face, literally, baby, Jay Wilson kept his head down like he was in prison eating his food. He continued to eat his food. Okay? And Timothy Blaine was telling him, you raggedy fat baby custom. I was there. I was in the room. See, you get your life off watching Timothy Blaine cuss Jay Wilson out on YouTube. Imagine being in the room and seeing fat back pastor eat ribs and chicken and baked beans to avoid dealing with the smoke that's right in his face. Imagine it in real time. Well, I got to witness it. It was amazing. Okay. So when I see him on here cutting up like this, I know it's all fake because he's a coward. And he would much rather encourage other folks to fight because he, baby, is not finna do nothing. We've seen him in action. Hi, Ken. We have seen him in action that Jay Wilson ain't gonna do nothing. And this is with somebody that has disrespected him all the time. Long before we got on the show, Tim had been disrespecting Jay Wilson. We get on the show. Homo, the law is for the law. The law is for the lawless. You want to go back to jail? That's all he could tell somebody. You want to go to jail? Because, to Jay Wilson, jail is hell, okay? To a square like Jay Wilson, for them to pat you down, it'll trigger him to get patted down. And have a grown man make him put his hands behind his back and throw his funny looking self up against the wall. He couldn't handle none of that. No. No, that's too much for him because he's scary. Okay. And they put him in the back of a car. Okay. It's like he gets triggered. It's like a reverse Uber. Okay. He get out the car thinking he gotta pay the police. He ready to get a police or review. He's so Ubertized. He traumatized by all them Ubers and Uber Eats. He get out the back of the police car and want to give him a tip. Mm-hmm. So he can't take no smoke. So while he over there playing with Tommy, who's very violent and an alcoholic, and he called himself a leader and a pastor, is very sus. I don't respect him. He's phony. Okay, and if he don't read the Bible, he do know this scripture that you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. Now he the scariest one on here. Interrupted Tracy on her live when somebody got on him. Remember that? Him and Tracy weren't even cool. He calls her, I need Tracy, hyperventilating. Like somebody ate the last piece of chicken. Tracy, I need your help. Child, because somebody got on him. Are we tracking? I told y'all the other week, these OGs now, their role is to play on the 2.0 people and to get them to do all the stuff they scared to do. That's what these folks doing. That's what Jay Wilson is doing. That's why he keep having them folks over there playing with them that he thinks are mentally ill. We just gonna keep it 100,000 a night. Jay Wilson loves to have people on his panel that he feel are mentally ill. Hey, Athena. Okay. And then quick to tell somebody stay out of gay folks' business. Now, how does this work? Because the other saying is, if it happens on here, we're going to talk about it. But now, since everybody on him and telling him how foul he is, now it's stay out of the gays' business. Since when we ever did that? When we ever stayed out of the gays' business, and when has the gays ever stayed out of straight folks' business? When, especially in this sector, when does that ever happen? Jay Wilson, you talk about women's bodies, women's wigs, everything about a woman, and then when you get popped, you got the nerve to tell straight people to stay out of it. No, we won't be staying out of nothing. As a matter of fact, hey, Sean P. As a matter of fact, we want to get deeper into it. Okay. Absolutely. Hey, African goddess. Yeah. As a matter of fact, we're not going to stay out of nothing. We want to get deeper in it and see what had happened around there. Absolutely. But you do know you reap what you sow, right? And you do know that crowbar or whatever that thing that man had in his hands hitting Castro Cannon in the head with it could have taken his life, right? And you do know that you instigated all that, right? Before and after and presently, still instigating it. See, it's sad when a person don't got nobody. He love to say, a person that don't got nothing to cause you to lose everything. Hey, Rico, thank you, my dear. He always says, a person that doesn't have anything will cause you to lose everything. Well, he's a walking testament of that. So he doesn't have a relationship. So he wants Castro to lose his. Absolutely. I don't want no advice from nobody. Ain't got what I'm trying to get. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. We got to stop letting people play on our time. Because a lot of people get their jealousy off through you. They want to get their jealousy off. They want to get their shortcomings off through you. Nah, you ain't going to get them off on me. That's your story. You the one don't got no man, Jay Wilson. And then Mark is an alcoholic. Jay Wilson's ex is an alcoholic. Thank you, Anna. Fake Revan is just big for nothing. A big, scary punk. Yes, he is. Very. And I saw it in real life, honey. Oh, yes, I saw it in real time. He ain't gonna bust a grape in the vineyard. Hey, happy life. So you reap what you sow, okay? And nobody is impressed. He actually looks and sounds kind of crazy. Anything else going on in the beef sector before we move along? Ciao. Nope. Moving right along. Please like the video. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I really don't know what else is going on in the beef sector. Shout out to my bestie and shout out to the nation tonight. I got a little list of some things I wanted to cover tonight. Some things that touch my spirit. Let me start with old bum arse Tokyo Tony. Black China's a mammy. Now I've covered Tokyo Tony and her antics before, okay? Because I know how to spot old narcissists. Oh yeah, I've watched and studied enough about a narcissist. They do the same stuff the same way every time. Narcissists do the same stuff the same way. That's why they was able to coin it narcissism, which ain't nothing but a demon. It ain't nothing but a control spirit, if you want to talk about it. And the Bible says control is as witchcraft. So people that try to control you, that is witchcraft. You don't need no Ouija board and no incense and no. You don't gotta conjure up no spirits and put no white powder on your face and no chicken bones under your neighbor's doormat to be doing witchcraft. If you call yourself trying to control somebody, that is witchcraft. Because that's all witchcraft is. Casting spells and stuff to control an outcome. Absolutely. Tokyo Tony has been jealous of her daughter from day one. Because Black China is the celebrity. We didn't even know Tokyo Tony, okay? We knew Black China. We knew Black China from being in them streets of Hollywood, running around allegedly doing threesomes with people like T.I. and Tiny and getting flued out. And, she had an extreme BBL, all the plastic surgery, the fillers, the lips, all of this. She was outside. And the whole time she was outside, her mammy, who actually got opportunities because of Black China, like getting put on TV. We got to see their dysfunction live. Absolutely. And so the whole time Black China was in them streets, her mama dogged her. Talked about her real bad. Went live, let thousands and thousands of people know how disgruntled she was with her daughter. Just sick behavior, okay? Trying to compete where she could not compare. Absolutely, okay? So she would come live and call her daughter all type of B's and H's and say she was of the devil, and she, just talk about her. Now, whole time, if Black China was a 304, she got it from her mama. Absolutely. See, 9 times out of 10, hey, the church lady, 9 times out of 10, a lot of times, I don't want to say 9 times out of 10, but a lot of times, women that are 304s get it from their mamas. If they don't do the internal work. Imagine being raised by a hoe. How are you supposed to know not to be a hoe if you was raised by one? If you was raised by a woman that gave her body away freely, never held men accountable, let men run all over her, don't never had nothing to show for it, but kept somebody in her bed, and then they have children, how you think they kids they kids, unless the child does the internal work themselves, they are, and that's, if that's what they saw growing up, that's what they gonna do. You really are a product of your environment. And as an adult, you take accountability and you do the work so that you don't be a hoe. Absolutely. So I believe, because we all know her mama was out in them streets. Tokyo Tony was in them streets heavy. But then when Black China get in them streets, but was able to get some money doing it, now she's the worst type of hoe. Are we tracking? As long as you're not a better hoe, then it's acceptable. Are we tracking? She would complain about her tattoos and say that she was the Baphomet tattoo and all this. She has so many issues with her own reflection. Oh, they not gonna like this tonight. Black China's mama had all them issues with her own reflection because her daughter was just like her. Okay, absolutely. So what recently? Okay, so Black China had fell out with her friend, right? Now, Black China was on drugs and alcohol and all this stuff. And during that time, she fell out with her friend, Treasure. Her and the girl, Treasure, got back cool. Black China pissed. I mean, Tokyo Tony mad. Tokyo Tony is mad that her daughter is back cool with her daughter's friend. Did I get that damn receipt? This lady, cause see, I'm gonna tell you something. Tokyo Tony irritates my soul. If you can't tell, okay. I hope you're able to tell that Tokyo Tony irritates my very being, cause she does too much, and she should not treat her daughter like that. Okay. Oh, look, listen to her. When her daughter got back cool with her friend, cause see, she jealous. Tokyo Tony want to be Black China's friend, therapist, mama. I would even venture out to say she want to be her man. I said Tokyo Tony, Black China's mama, want to be her therapist, her pastor, her friend, her best friend, and her man. This woman is a narcissist. Black China is grown with children, and her mother doesn't want her to live her life. Look how mad she got when Black China got back up with her old friend.
Well, 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 what do we have here? Hansel and Gretel, frickin' frack, Humpty and Dumpty, me and my, goofball and doofball, Wiggy. I'm trying to figure it out. What the fuck is going on?
She a hater.
Angela, what's going on? So now Derek's missing, your mama's missing, the treasure's present. Fine.
Why would Black China? First of all, what is it to her who her daughter is back friends with? Why is she all in her daughter's business? This is crossing the line, just crossing all type of boundaries, and we're gonna see the end result of it too. Crossing, just being disrespectful. And we talk a lot about how children are disrespectful to their parents, but we don't talk enough about how parents are very disrespectful sometimes and cross all kind of boundaries and got the nerve to think it's okay because they're your parent. No, we grown now. We not doing that. She talking like this girl is 12 years old. Black China grown as hell. Why are you clocking her friends? Where the hell are your friends? Where's Black China friends?
Well, I hope you two do well in your ventures together, mixing holy with
So now she back calling her daughter a hoe. See, because Black China got that BBL taken out. Black China got them fillers and stuff taken out of her face. And Black China is walking with the Lord. Uh-huh. So everything Tokyo Tony used to complain about, she can't complain about that no more, because now that's the old Angela. That's the old Black China. But that's still not good enough. Number one. Number two, everything this lady complains about her daughter does, she does it. She's online twerking. She's online faking, like simulating giving fellatio. She's online doing all type of stuff, going in on people, fighting, having a lesbian relationship. This lady online doing all type of stuff. So truth be told, she's jealous of her daughter because her daughter was a better 304 than her. That's just what I believe. Because now that the girl has turned her life around, why you still complaining? And even if she hadn't turned her life around, she was an adult 304 the whole time. Hey, Summer Breeze. I don't like this. She got all this to say. I don't like that.
can't play with God. You play with me all day.
She talking about you can't play with God. How the girl playing with God because she forgave her friend? See, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm about to study. I'm telling y'all right now what I'm about to study. After listening to Black China's mama and how she loves to throw God and stuff. See, people use God and the Bible as straight manipulation to get you to do what they want you to do. Now, God didn't even say this stuff in the context they want to say it to you in. But they will twist the scripture, throw you a Bible verse to manipulate you. And so the next thing I'm about to study is religious psychosis. I'm very interested. I am very interested in religious psychosis. Absolutely. I believe I've witnessed it. I believe I've witnessed it, but I didn't know that's what it was called. Okay? People literally be going through psychotic episodes, but saying stuff about the Bible so you wouldn't know that they off they rocker. Or that they trying to manipulate you. Because they could really believe it. They could really believe it. And they also could be trying to use it to manipulate you. But that woman is grown. And I hope Black China tells her mama to go kick rocks. Okay? Now listen to her. Now this is what happened most recently. Tokyo Tony online crying now. Check her out.
My daughter in almost a year. Very little conversation.
What
I
happened?
have not seen my daughter in almost a year. Very little conversation. And not a lot.
So Black China then kicked her arse to the curb, and now she online crying, talking about she ain't seen her in a year. Good. Hopefully Black China makes it 3 years, and then 10 years, and then 30 years. Because her mother is toxic. She's very toxic. Hey, the queen. Even when Black China forgave her the first time, or should I say, because she always forgiving her mother. But even though she continues to forgive her mother, it is toxic if she allows her mother to stay around. They were on a television show together, Tokyo Tony and Black China. And Tokyo Tony was being so disrespectful to Black China, all in her face, wanting to fight her on TV, just doing the most. Okay. And one thing Black China said that I absolutely adored, I loved it. Black China was like, my daughters, my kids, they will never see this. They will never see this. Absolutely. Somebody got to break the bloodline curse. The way Tokyo Tony treats and disrespects Black China all in the name of you are my daughter is some bullish. And the best thing Black China could do is not subject her children to their toxic ass grandmama. I said it. We may have gone through toxic ish, but we do not have to subject our kids to that ish. And I don't give a damn if it is your family. I don't care who it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. She was like, my kids will never see like all this we fighting and arguing. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. I don't even want my child to even have any thought, even any idea that people even do this with their parents. No, we're not gonna do that. Absolutely. I wish black Tokyo Tony would go somewhere and sit down. And I hope that Black China keeps her mama out of her life. Moving right along. She's done enough. She's done enough. Okay. Talk about that girl like a dog. She talks about her daughter like a dog and then try to throw the Bible in it to make her feel bad. That's some bullish. Okay, we're not going. Moving right along. Miss Neta was over there cooking for Charles and some roaches came out. Okay. I don't have a photo or the video, but yeah, you need to go check that out. Okay, they were in plain view. They just two of them. They just came out, and the people start singing, "Charles, your roaches ready." Okay, they said Miss Netta over there cooking the roaches, and that's why her skin like that. They didn't say that. Okay, but they said Miss Netta over there cooking the roaches, and that's why Charles is slow. They didn't say that either. Moving right along. Moving right along, child. Okay. Ooh, girl. Guess who in trouble tonight?
Man, I'm so out the way.
Oh, be quiet, Stephen Smith. Candace Owens got herself in some hot water. I don't, I don't understand why she chose this fight. I don't understand why Candace Owens chose. Now she was a Trump supporter. She's no longer a Trump supporter. And Black people like, girl, you should have stayed over there because now we don't want you. Okay, you have said enough. You've done enough when it comes to George Floyd and other things. Now leave us alone. Okay. But Candace Owens came out and said that the French president's wife is biologically male. And they decided to sue her. This has never been done in history where a foreign government sues a United States. I don't even know what to call her. She's not a journalist. I don't know what to call Candace Owens. Okay, a public figure. We'll say that where a foreign government sues a United States public figure. This never happened before. They sick of her. Let's listen to what she had did from I think his name is Chow. Y'all know I butcher her name. I want to say Teray. Check him out.
Have after the Macrons finish with her. This woman has bit off way more than she could chew, and she's about to get a legal enema from the first family of France. Candace Owens said, "This episode is blowing up, so I just want to say, after looking at this, I would stake my entire professional reputation on the fact that Brigitte Macron is in fact a man. Candace has no professional reputation to speak of, so she has staked nothing.
Exactly.
But her long-time attack on these two people, Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, and Brigitte, the first lady of France, has earned her a defamation lawsuit in the United States. And these two wealthy people want a jury trial. They want an award.
No.
They want damages. They want to bankrupt Candace Owens. And maybe while they're at it, they'll put this person in the dustbin of history next to this person.
Alex
They call
Jones.
what Candace has been doing here transvestigation, like an
Transvestigation.
investigation into whether or not someone is trans. This is always based on seeing a cis woman and saying, she's got big shoulders, she's got a big nose, she doesn't have European beauty standards, she might be a man. And this is part of the mainstreaming of the cockamamie ideas that have existed in the internet fever swamps, in the fringe corners of the internet. And now people like this feel comfortable to bring that shit out into the mainstream. But she's about to find out because she's been fucking around.
They trying to bankrupt old Candace. They trying to bankrupt old Candace. And now she over there crying now talking about, but I'm just a mother streaming out of my basement. I'm like, wait, what? This lady for months has been screaming that the French president's wife is a man. First of all, that was dumb. Because why? If she was born a man, who cares? Like, why? It was very ignorant for her to even choose this to fight about. What do you want to prove? Like, what are you going to, if she was and it comes out she was born a man, then what? She's like, this is one of the biggest lies told in history. They're not even over here. They over there. Like, I could see if she wanted to expose the lies that allegedly came out of 9/11. And what was going on in the basement and during 9/11 in the towers, allegedly. I could see if she wanted to dissect 9/11 and expose all the inconsistencies one by one, we would tune in. But we don't care if the French president's wife has a Peter Whacker. We don't care if she got a Peter Whacker. Who cares? That's so dumb. And now her whole career is on the line, and she over here complaining. Talking about she can't believe Trump don't have her back. No. Trump is not going to have your back. Okay? I don't think I got that receipt. But child, she was over there crying, talking about Trump don't got her back. I said, this is a fool. Why did you choose this fight?
Owens, roll the clip, please. Emmanuel Macron and Brigitte are saying, you know what? We don't like that podcaster in America.
Oh, she's a podcaster.
And we are going to launch a lawsuit that's never been launched before, an unprecedented lawsuit to impoverish her for speaking. And both J.D. Vance and Trump have not issued a statement.
Yes, Owens, roll the clip, please.
Emmanuel Macron.
Of course, they not gonna release a statement for your black. Oh, Mama Cynthia, you need to look up and put in Twin Towers 9/11 in gold. Put that in your search bar, and you're gonna see what had happened. Okay, absolutely, things that make you go, I'm not trying to get my channel taken, child. It's so much censorship, okay? It's so much censorship. We didn't arrive at 2025 and they spying on everything we do. But we got, girl, it's like we living in China, girl. It's so much censorship. You can't even say nothing. Moving right along. So I don't understand why Candace Owens chose that fight. And that's where she gonna die. That's the hill she wanna die on. That's very, no, they're not ready for that 9/11 conversation, don't ask me, ish. And how there was, first of all, a lot of inconsistencies in what was going on in the basement with that gold, them gold bars, them trillions of dollars worth of gold. And then how those events is what triggered the war in Iraq. Because remember, there were weapons of mass destruction, right? Remember all the weapons of mass destruction? And then we sent our troops over there and all them troops went over there. And to this day, never recovered any weapons of mass destruction. But the whole event from 9/11 was supposed to be for that, right? And then also look up the people that they said were involved. Look up those men that they say were involved. And you're going to see some things. You're going to see that you have been lied to, honey. Okay? Look them up. The men that they said trained at these bases to learn how to fly planes. Do a little research on them. You're going to be like, wait, he's still alive? Girl, moving right along. He's still alive? I thought he was up there, though. I thought they said. Did they? He's still. Oh. Because you know they found their IDs, right? You know they found the IDs. See, y'all gonna make, I'm not trying to get all into it, but I did do my research. You know they found the IDs. So everything on the plane blew up, the buildings blew up, but these IDs were intact. Are we tracking? These IDs were intact. Right. Even though everything else wasn't. But their IDs were. Go look it up. If you think I'm lying, go look it up. But some of them folks, based on them IDs that they showed, based on those IDs that they showed that were still intact, some of the folks still alive. But see, they know the average person is not about to go and do no research. They know that. They know the average person is not about to watch my channel. They know that. Or a lot of these other channels that break it down, they know that. Right. Adore me. Right. I'm just saying, okay? Child, we be fed garbage, just like in other countries. How they get fed garbage, we get fed garbage and lies. Please believe it. We get fed garbage and lies just like any other country. We live under this illusion. We live under an illusion of freedom, an illusion of free speech. It's an illusion. We live under an illusion that the media is honest. That's an illusion. Moving right along. Cash Doll and Zadarius. Cash Doll, the one that just owed her nail tech $150. She didn't pay her nail tech, but she went to her best friend's wedding and threw $20,000 in 20s. But her nail tech had to come on live and talk about how she did Cash Doll nails and still hadn't gotten her money. And all it was $150. So this same Cash Doll has 2 children by this man, Tracy. And they broke up. Now the children are young. But her and her baby daddy, they broke up. Now they got beautiful children, right? And it's a nasty breakup. Cash Doll didn't waste no time and got right into a relationship. Is Zadarius a basketball player? You tired of Cash Doll? Yeah, it's giving washed. I think Zadarius is a basket. He tall, so that's why I think that. Who he play for? Zadarius Smith. No, he plays football, and he's a defensive end for who though? Who he play for? Excuse me, they giving me all his previous stuff, but what is he doing right now? Okay, is he no longer in the league? I'm confused. Okay. He's up to get signed with the Detroit Lions. Okay, so anyway, oh, he's a Virgo. Anyway, so she started dating this guy. Now, this guy's Zadarius. He big and tall. Okay, now Cash Doll, she seems like she got a little height on her. Her baby daddy seems to be a little, on the small side. He may wear a size 9 in shoes. Please do not come for me if you are a man in this chat and you wear a 9 in shoes. Okay, please do not come for me. I just don't think a man should wear an 8 or a 9 in shoes. It just looks funny to me because I see women with size 13s. I see women with flip flops on and they feet big as champagne bottles and they 13. Okay. I just expect a man to have a big old shoe. So I feel like if I was a man and I had a size 9 shoe, I would still buy the 13. I would still have to buy that 13. We're not going to do that one. And I let it flip and flop off the back of my heel. I wouldn't care. I flip and flop all through with the 13. I would pay the extra for the 13. Put on extra socks. Okay. I would put on some extra thick socks. And I would never buy no size 9 if I was a man. Y'all got me effed up. Just like I wouldn't buy no small shirt if I was a man. I don't care if I was small. I just, anyway, girl. I don't even know how we got on that. But girl, anyway, Zadarius is big. Okay, he real big. Girl, y'all gonna see Butter here when y'all come to 45 hours with the babe. He big, okay? Y'all gonna see big Butter. It's giving peanut oil at this. Child, Butter done gained all that way back. Oh yeah, y'all gonna see Butter, child, okay? AKA peanut oil, AKA avocado oil, around there to the 45 hours with the babe. He's so excited. I'm like, you not finna touch nobody that, like, you not finna get none on what you all excited. Let me drop a bomb for Butter here. You not finna get none. What the hell you all excited about? What happened? Child, me and my brother stay going at it. We stay at each other's necks. Okay? He is so excited. Girl, anyway. Girl, so Zadarius is big. Hey, Georgia Peach. Kathy G, what you mean you thinking about coming? Girl, I need you in the building. Okay? It's about to be a party. I'm going to tell all of y'all that's not coming something right now. You're going to feel salty that you didn't come. Okay? And I can't promise you I'm going to do another one. I ain't going to even tell you no lie. This may be it. I can't even promise you I'm going to do another one. That's number one. Number two, we are going to partay. I don't think you understand. Okay? Number three. What was number three, Fabe? What was number three? Oh, number three. All of my members, you are going to get exclusive behind the scene commentary and content. Shout out to my members. All of my members will receive exclusive behind the scene commentary and content from 45 hours with the babe. Okay. Now, Babe Nation already knows if they don't want to be on camera, they will not be on camera. It's very simple over here with the nation. We grown and sassy and we don't play those games. So I'll already know each person if they want to be on camera or not. But I am going to give my members, even if it's like our setup and pre-planning, I am going to give you members behind the scenes access. As a matter of fact, I already got some stuff I could post for y'all, and I will. Okay? I already got some stuff I'm going to post for y'all. Absolutely. So shout out to the nation. You're going to, if you don't come, you're going to be at home salty. I'm just telling you. Because, baby, we are turning up. Okay, it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a blast, and I can't wait. So anyway, back to Zadarius' big self and Cash Doll, the rapper. So he came along knowing this lady had 2 small children and a fresh baby daddy. Okay. Now I personally feel like Cash Doll jumped into this relationship with this man a little too fast. I feel like she jumped into it too fast with this man. That she should have given it time. She should have given herself time. Now that's just me. I may be a little old school. Some women feel like, girl, give it time for what? The easiest way to get over one man is to get under another. That's what I used to hear. Okay, they say you want to get over One man get under another. Okay, so perhaps that's what her deal is. However, I feel like when you come out of a relationship, especially with somebody you just had 2 kids with, and that didn't work, don't you need a little time to heal and get them out your system? And girl, these folks don't waste no time. Hey, Ken, they waste no time. They waste no time. So anyway, she with this man and he stepped up immediately. Stepfather of the year, Zadarius, is stepdaddy of the year. Okay. So a lot of people like that. They like when a man sees a woman that he wants and don't waste no time. Me, if I just met you and I just got out of a relationship, I would think I need to get to know you better before I bring you around my children. Wouldn't you? So not only they're moving really fast is what I'm getting at. They already sleeping together. They already introducing each other. She's already introducing him to her kids. So then Zadarius comes out. Cash Doll took a picture at her friend's wedding with her kids and her boyfriend Zadarius and posted it. The baby daddy posts, my son looked like he don't want to be there. Right. The boyfriend responds, don't say nothing to me unless you talking about these school fees. That seemed a bit much. Number one, Cash Doll don't know how long her and this man finna be together. Number two, she don't really know him like that. Number three, why was she so quick to introduce him to her children? That's something that women gotta take time. We don't just bring no ninja around your girl. Leah thinks her mother is a nun. Okay, she thinks I'm a nun. Don't want none, can't get none, ain't had none. And that's the image that you want your children to have. She don't need to know what I got going on. Hey, Indigo girl. Hey, Sincere. She don't need to know what. Yes, it feels very premature. She don't need. See, what is up with women that they don't know how to just get freaked on? I think more women, and I'm not encouraging nobody to have sex out of marriage. I'm just saying, though, if you gonna do it, stop wifing these ninjas. If you gonna do it, stop making these ninjas stop bringing these ninjas home to your kids. It's okay to leave him and all of him at the hotel. Can't you? You don't gotta bring him in with you like that. We just be too quick to do that, okay? And it seems like Cash Doll, she moved way too fast. Got this man addressing her baby daddy, talking about school supplies. Where is the ring? Okay, so let's say we are gonna move fast. Shouldn't we move that ring? We need to move that ring real fast then. Because see, Zadarius signed a $66 million contract before. Mm-hmm. Right. And at this age, it needs to be cheaper to keep her. Unfortunately, that's why these kids be unalived and actually assaulted. Yep. The women barely know the men, but having them playing daddy to their kids. Yeah. I was raised, no, you're not buying my kids nothing. Because I don't know you like that. And I don't know if you buying my child something means you trying to gain their trust. I don't know if you're offering my kids something or trying to play this role in my life to gain my child's trust. You know how many men and how many people get up with women not because they're attracted to the women, because they're attracted to the kids. That happens all the time. But women be so peen-matized, we don't even take time to sit back and say, wait, hold on. I could be peen-matized and leave that peen in the hotel. I don't got to bring it home. It's the same over there. But I need time to get to know who you are and see what you own. And then they had the nerve to break up recently. See what I'm saying? She wasn't even with this guy that long. Cash Doll wasn't even with this guy that's talking all this smack about school supplies and school fees with her baby daddy. Then they break up. And she goes online and says mental illness is real. So now you done figured out something wrong with them after you done had them around your kids. That's why you should have waited. That's exactly why he should have been around your kids. And talking about she's decided to be single. A lot of women should decide to be single. I think one of the worst things that happened to American women was the ideology that if you're single, something is wrong with you. That is one of the worst ideologies that they fed us as women. That if you don't have a person, a man, then you're incomplete. I think that's horrible. And I think out of that came a lot of dysfunction, like BBLs, and only to find out the women with the BBLs, they said most of them don't even get husbands. A lot of these men like them a little bad built. That's just the truth. I see it all the time. A lot of them, like, they don't care that you got a stomach. They don't care that you got two chins. They don't care if your breasts are sagging. Like, a real man does not care. He does not care for real. He does not care. Absolutely. But because I think a lot of women were taught you gotta be perfect so that a man could desire you, so that you could get married, it left a lot of women who will never get married feeling like, I'm incomplete. No one wants me. Totally missed the beauty of life. You came in this sucker by yourself. You gonna leave out of here by yourself. You better learn to like you. Absolutely. But when you so driven on having something and having a man, you'll settle. And then you get too excited. So I just feel like this lady needs to go somewhere and sit down. Now, this man, her new man, don't want her to wear. He's controlling. He don't want her to wear no makeup. He don't want her to wear no weave. Let me tell you something. I was with this guy, and I love curly hair. But I wasn't wearing no curly hair, all because he didn't like curly hair. I should have put on a 40-inch curly bust down, 5 or 6 bundles as a big FU to that dude. But you know, you live and you learn. But because he didn't like curly hair, I wouldn't wear no curly hair. I look pretty with curly hair. Are you okay? Are you okay? See, that's the thing. And so she stopped wearing makeup and weave because this man don't want her to do it. He got all these stipulations and we still ain't seen no ring. He got all this to say and we still have not seen a ring. So she stopped wearing it. That's some bull. That is some bull. How you met me is what it is. Like it or leave it. Love it or leave it. I don't believe in that no more. I don't believe in that no more. Anything I do to change myself, it is 100% for me. It is 100% for me. Absolutely. It was a video. She was out dancing and she was twerking. And he came up behind her and snatched her back. You know, he's controlling. Cash Doll is known for shaking. Cash Doll is known for weave and makeup. She's a rapper. This is what she does. This is how she looks. This is how she presents herself. But now that this man that came along, she got to change. Y'all letting out. It was already too many red flags. It was already too many red flags. So I need Cash Doll to get it together. After they broke up, and this lady said that he had like mental illness is real, hinting at something wrong with him mentally. She said she was leaving social media. Couple of days later, she was not. She was back on social media and writing my man. So they back together. I've learned to stay out of people's relationships because people gonna do what they want. Okay? People gonna do what they want. It don't matter how dumb it looks, how dumb it sounds. And I respect it. But me personally, I think when you have children, you can't just make decisions based on how you feel. You have to consider, how will this impact how my child sees me, how my child sees the world? How will my child process what I'm doing? Absolutely. And all that do as I say, not as I do. It don't work like that. It does not work like that. Okay? So Cash Doll needs some stability. She needs stability. And she needs to just maybe, ooh, ooh, why somebody, I need to take this girl, me and Leah. I don't know why this phone be doing that, but I will disconnect our messages on our phones and she still will get my phone. She still gets my messages. Why am I looking at my messages and she didn't responded to somebody? Rudely too. I bet. Just blocks all type of action. She don't want me to have no action. She don't want me to have no action. She didn't set up here and responded to this man. Very rude. I have about 6 dates for 45 hours with the babe. Shout out to Babe Nation. Okay. I don't know who I think I am. I don't know if I'm imagining sitting in the chair and all of these men just carrying me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I've invited about 5, like anybody that call, I ask them, hey, you want to be my date for my birthday? I mean, they be calling, they don't want none. You don't want none. Okay? You don't want none. And perhaps they could all meet each other. Let them all meet I don't care. Meet each other. Hey, okay. Absolutely. I've invited all. Absolutely. Y'all come on. You don't want none. Absolutely. And be sure to bring me a present. This is what I tell them. Make sure you bring me something. Okay. You don't got no money. Listen, the days of playing with ninjas, them days are over. Okay. It's my birthday. And anytime somebody call this phone, one of them ninjas call this one, they get invited. Not to the whole event, just the party. Only the party. Not to nothing else that we got going on. Only meet us at the party. Can't get on our party bus either. If you're not paying towards none of our events, you're not going to them. Ain't no freebies. So these ninjas, and I don't even want them there. You don't bring sand to the beach. I don't even want them at our stuff. But since they keep calling this phone and they need something to do, and then maybe they could meet, mingle, talk, perhaps exchange phone numbers, maybe exchange stories about how you got blocked for 6 months and then you got blocked. I feel like they should all mingle and talk. Okay? Absolutely. Because I don't want none of them. Let's be very clear. I don't want none. Okay? Girl, let me leave these people alone. Shout out to Babe Nation tonight. I can't believe this girl done text this man. Shout out to Babe Nation. I'm finna go ahead and wring her neck. Okay? I'm finna go ahead and read her rights. I'm finna go let her have it. Because this is not what we doing. This is not what we doing. Okay? Kids are bad as hell. Why would you do that? And then he ain't say nothing else. I know he like, why she being rude? Unfreaking believable. Shout out to Babe Nation. Child. I will meet you guys on a Zoom tomorrow evening. I will drop the link. It will be in the evening, Babe Nation. I hope you're not too tired to meet me over there. We're wrapping it up tomorrow. We're taking off like a jet tomorrow. Okay? I love y'all. I call y'all back. Thank you to everyone that came through. Shout out to all of the content creators, YouTube cameras, Room Shaker, my bestie Rico. Somebody else in here is a content creator. Who was that? We was on the Zoom and they was saying they got a channel. Sweetie, who was that on the Zoom that got that channel? Who was that? Oh, Dovey. Shout out to Dovey. It's somebody in Babe Nation that got a channel. Who was that? Good night, L. Good night, Barn Dog. If you have a channel, please drop it in the chat so we could go. Oh, shout out to Rodney. Thank you so much for coming through. If you have a channel, please drop down. Shout out to Lady Sparkle. Shout out to Ken Nola. Shout out to Tracy. Shout out to Miss Intel. Shout out to Lady Nika. Yeah, if you got a channel, let us know so we could go subscribe. I love y'all, Babe Nation. And shout out to the Truth Enterprise, real OG beef sector type ish. Yeah. Faith is the substance. Thank you. Shout out to Faith is the substance. She has a channel. We want to make sure we support her. Thank you so much, Athena. I'll call y'all back. Peace.